Hi and welcome to The Property Show, your gateway to the Kenyan real estate sector. Our highlight today is an event I attended last week where I shared tips on how to kickstart home ownership journeys with some amazing ladies at the Daughters of Zion April edition at Jubilee Christian Church, Parklands.
As a young girl, I don't have all the millions or the hundreds of thousands to own a property. What advice would you give me?
My advice is start where you are. I've told you, start in the bank. From the bank, then you're told how much you're worth. If you even have 100,000, you can start there. The property pick of the week brings an update on our ongoing Upscale Homes turnkey budget solution, plus a collection of developments you can call home. The property news captures an interesting conversation on the upcoming Africa Housing Forum by Habitat for Humanity, with a vision of a world where everyone has a decent place to live.
We're going to be talking about how do we build or repurpose or thinking about sustainable development inside of the housing needs that we have.
The accessory spot brings a twist on accessorizing your space with table lamps. Our favorite home ownership segment shares interesting experiences from those who have walked the journey.
Getting your own house would be the best thing that you can do. That's the best gift that you can give to your loved ones.
And finally, First Avenue, your real estate partner with other investment options you can put your money on. The show is packed. Just sit down, relax, and let's enjoy. Our digital platforms are open. We are ready for your comments and questions. Let's keep talking. As always, there is something for everyone. Today, I'm super excited. When I began this journey of the property show, one area that has the largest gap is for plot owners getting a solution for that idle plot. Of course, over the years, we have seen this journey evolve, with plot owners now picking our Upscale Homes budget turnkey solution product, which turns plots into dream homes. In the peak of COVID-19, we started a conversation with a couple living in the diaspora who owned a plot and didn't know where to turn to. They called on us, met with our consortium, chose one of our ready architectural designs, which is a 4-bedroom flat roof stand-alone maisonette, and started the journey. First things first, we started by getting the structural and architectural approvals from the relevant government bodies. And currently, the ground and first floor walling and column is 100% complete. The slab is also fully casted. Reinforcement for the second floor slab is done too. The next step is concrete casting of the second floor, and this is ongoing. sure the question you're asking, why work with the Property Show and First Avenue, our real estate arm, to turn your plot into a dream home? This is the one-stop shop that gives you peace of mind, taking away all the construction hassle. We manage the construction from inception all the way to completion. We get approvals from the relevant authorities. We coordinate the consortium and contractor. We also manage procurement of materials, construction workers, and day-to-day financial expenditure. That's in our docket too. What matters to us most? We ensure that the construction is done professionally within contract timelines and costs. And that's a box I'm happy to say we have ticked with all our upscale projects. Do you have a plot and would like to turn it into a dream home? We have a solution for you. And when it comes to construction finance, we work with financial institutions who bridge that gap. Building with Upscale Homes' turnkey budget solution is seamless and stress-free. Next online is a project offering plots tucked in the vast green neighborhood of Kiambu County, the Zarya Village. The infrastructure within this development is 80% complete. This is a gated and controlled development, assuring families security round the clock. It also comes with access to all social amenities. Let's check it out.
The Zarya Village is a pristine gated community set in the heart of the evergreen Kiambu County. This family-oriented community with a controlled development is offering 331 quarter-acre fully serviced plots on a 120-acre piece of land. This master plan development is only 25 kilometers from the central business district off the Roiro-Kiambu bypass near Tatu City. The Zarya Village is subdivided into 3 distinct zones as follows. The Zarya Green Gem. These gem plots are located close to the main entrance and encompass shared recreational space of the clubhouse. Price point, 8.4 million Kenya shillings. The Zarya Grey Pearl. These serene plots are located at the back of the development with stunning views of Mukoyo Forest. Price point, 8.5 million Kenya shillings. And lastly, the Zarya Golden Rod. These plots are enclosed in a horseshoe shape at the heart of the project and are home to heights and great views of the Nairobi skyline. Price point, 8.6 million Kenya shillings. Potential homeowners will have 4 approved architectural house concepts. The house typologies come with option of conventional or contemporary roofing. The designs are Zara, Zazi, Zaira, and Zayana, all 4-bedroom ensuite with a DSQ. Amenities in each plot include electricity, water, and internet reticulation. The shared amenities at Zarya Village include well-designed stone perimeter wall with electric fence, internal cabro roads, state-of-the-art main gate with security system, electricity and sufficient water supply, solar street lighting, jogging track, recreational areas by the river and by Lake Zad, clubhouse with restaurant, bar, gym, and rooftop, 25 meters swimming pool with a kiddie pool, provision for education center, and provision for a mini shopping complex. The Zarya Village is designed to inculcate the concept of a strong and attractive community. Our desire is to ensure that one has pride in ownership and peace of mind that comes with the comfort of owning your home in a Zen place. Zarya Village, dream it, own it, and live it.
Next, Bandari Apartments, located in South Sea neighborhood and very accessible from the CBD. This project offers charming living. It comes with impeccable designs, spacious rooms, high-end finishes, and a competitive price tag, inspiring a new wave of living. Here is more.
Bandari Apartments offer the privacy of community living with high-level security. The development comprises of 3 blocks of 198 3-bedroom units. The apartments come in 2 sizes, middle units of 168 square meters, while the corner apartments have size of 171 square meters. Accommodation features include spacious lounge cum dining opening to the balcony, open plan kitchen fitted with MDF high and low level cabinets and granite worktop, pantry, laundry area, visitors cloakroom. All bedrooms are en-suite and fitted with MDF wardrobes, en-suite domestic staff quarter. Salient features include perimeter wall, cabro paved driveways, ample parking, 2 high-speed lifts, common areas power backup, landscaping, children's play area, underground and overhead storage water tanks, internet and NATV connectivity, main and borehole water supply, and solar water heating.
Our final project on today's property pick of the week takes us to Crystal Rivers, the future of fine living. Last week, we held a meeting with the professionals working on this project and had an opportunity to get all burning questions about this project answered. Let's listen in.
Today's conversation is on the future of fine living. What do I mean by that? A place you can live, work, and play. A perfect combination of luxury, comfort, and convenience. A place you can call home, away from the daily hustle and bustle of the city. Crystal Rivers sits on 17 acres, comprising of 3-bedroom apartments, 4-bedroom townhouses, and 3-bedroom townhouses. The key attributes of this project include location, location, location. In the real estate sector, the one thing that works everywhere is location, and Crystal Rivers ticks that box. In Athi River, Mombasa Road, just 29 kilometers from the CBD, a few minutes away from the airport and the SGR. There's an elementary school, there's a secured children's play area, manicured gardens, borehole water, backup generator, internet connectivity, solar water heater, servants' quarters with its own external access, 24/7 CCTV security, biodigester, a swimming pool for your family, ample parking for both the residents and visitors, recreational facilities. There's a lot of green areas around Crystal Rivers. And for those who love shopping, the mall is at your doorstep. If you're wondering whether you have neighbors, yes, there are a few neighbors who have lived there, and it's ready for occupation. A lot of times when we sell real estate that is under construction. Crystal Rivers is ready, you'll get your documentation, and you're ready to go. To start us off is the architect. Bwana Architect, give us a brief on the design and how that came about.
In terms of how we dealt with this particular project is that for design, we had several issues which we considered. One is the site conditions. They are a bit unique to this site. That's the access roads, which were a bit at different levels. And then we also have a river, which was very crucial, and then the shape of the site. So those were the key, together with a big team from the client side, who formed a committee to prepare a brief for the project, together with the already done business case for the project, which is important to forecast and give what client clearly wants. So with that, we developed an idea for the project, and for this particular project, the idea was to have a green boulevard at the center, which connects the residential area to the shopping mall. And it came out very well with the boulevard, which if you go to site, you see a very green center of the property, and it forms the core of the design idea. Something else which is very unique is that we placed the common facilities in a central place, especially the ones for recreation, swimming pool, which is at the center. And it gives a more holistic look in terms of use, because then people from the townhouses and apartments would mingle very well and share, which is important for the society.
Bwana PM, take us through the journey of how this project has been and how it has evolved.
It has been quite a challenging journey, as you have seen. From 2015 July up to now, it has been quite a long journey, faced with so many challenges, but we've managed to surmount. And I want to attribute this to our project development manager, QS Gaido, who has provided very firm project leadership all through. As you may expect, a project which is taking about 7 years, you may ordinarily expect project fatigue to set in because of the long period. But we want to actually appreciate our project consultants. They have been very firm and very dedicated to this project. Dedicatedly, we want to say that we are also appreciating the support given to the project by the scheme. Particularly the Board of Trustees have been very supportive throughout this project until we've made this progress. When we look at it now, we say that it is a journey that was full of challenges, but we are happy. We are happy now that there are people on the ground. Currently, as we speak, there are 24 people or other occupants on the ground. To the scheme members, you have a very wonderful project. That project in terms of location is something that you need to take up very fast. Otherwise, people from outside will take it up and it will be too late for you.
Judy, take us through the legal process of owning the future of fine living.
To you as a purchaser, if you come by, you will not have to go through so many legalese and so many processes just to obtain your house and to obtain the title. So it's very simple, Nancy. We begin first of course, is expression of interest. Once you have expressed your interest, you will engage with the agent. We have Stella here, and we have a whole other panel of agents that is there readily available for you. Once you have viewed the unit, selected your particular unit, they will give you a letter of offer. Letter of offer is very simple. It just gives who is selling, Safaricom staff pension, who is purchasing, you, who has this amazing offer. How much are the houses? What is your payment plan? We have 3 options for a payment plan, Nancy. So we have, you can outrightly give us all the money and we will take it. And we will proceed after that. The second option is you pay 10%, then you pay 90% within 0 to 90 days, which is the norm. And the third option is pay 10%, then seek financing for the rest 90%. Financials are there. We have banks, we have SACCOs, etc. Some other features of the letter of offer, of course, is the requirements. You need to have your ID, you need to have your PIN, your physical address, your postal address. And then once you have given us all those and we have given you the letter of offer, return the letter of offer, having have paid the deposit, signed your letter of offer, return to your agent together with a copy of your ID, copy of your PIN, and then after that, the agent will engage man advocates and will take you through the next process. The next process is issuing you with an agreement for sale. Agreement for sale is simply just a longer letter of offer, and it gives you better terms. In terms of title, Nancy, we have title for the houses and a title for the apartments. The mother title is what we call it, where all the houses sit and where all the apartments sit. We can give you a copy of that and you can undertake your due diligence on the same. Once you've signed your agreement, then we will process your title after that. But all this we will take you through, always with a smile, and we look forward to engaging with you.
Over to you, Stella. Tell us more about the units and how we can book the units, how we can reach you, and how we can start that journey.
This is the deal. Go for it. Take it right now. We have 3 typologies. We have the 3-bedroom apartments. They're very spacious. The fittings and the finishings are of top quality. If you want to go and visit, we are readily available. Our team is actually on board. We are always on site. We can definitely make this moment for you. We also have 3-bedroom townhouses. The prices are fantastic. There's also the 4-bedroom townhouses, which is also going to be put up as well. These again, they're beautiful homes, well done, spacious, in a green space, all again in a secure and gated community.
The first question goes to our architect. What are flood mitigation measures on site, and is the site on a riparian land?
The development is not on the riparian land. Riparian relief is usually 9 meters from the river, but what we have provided is 12 meters. So our development is not on the riparian land. On the second issue on the flooding, as I mentioned, is that the site conditions were the main driving force in the design of the property. And one of the key issues was the river, which is the source of flooding. So what we did at the start was to study the flooding and the highest level the river can come to, and that informed the internal design levels for the development. So the internal ground level is higher than the highest flooding level. So from that point, we took care of that. Now, to make it more secure, visually working, is that we have the gabion. That's a second issue. So we did a gabion which is not porous because it has a concreting on it, so water cannot penetrate the gabion. The third point, we have a elaborated drainage system inside, which has even a non-return valve, and it pours or releases the water far away, about 600 meters from the property. So that ensures that even if there is a lot of rain outside and inside, you still have water getting out of the site because you are releasing it at 600 meters from the site.
Judy, another question has come. Will we get individual titles per unit? Talk to us about that.
Thank you, Nancy, for that question. Yes, you will get individual titles. We are in the process of converting to the Sectional Properties Act 2020. The regulations were just enacted in 2021. So we are in the process of converting. So you will get your own title for your unit. It will be apportioned rent and rates for your unit. You will also be apportioned a portion of the common area.
Buying real estate can be daunting with unique challenges. Finding the right property is a step forward in the right direction. And to achieve this, it's important to work with professionals. At First Avenue, our real estate arm, we are that professional who will hold your hand throughout the process. Next, property news. Have you ever thought of a world where everyone has a decent place to live. This is the vision of Habitat for Humanity. Coming up, a conversation on Africa Housing Forum, which is expected to tackle housing deficit in Africa. Let's hear more. Habitat for Humanity's vision is to have a world where everyone has a decent place to live. We caught up with Robin, the Africa Housing Forum manager, on the upcoming forum, which will be tackling housing deficit in Africa. Karibu sana on the show.
Asante, Nancy. Thank you very much for allowing me to be here to talk about the Africa Housing Forum.
Tell us about the upcoming Africa Housing Forum.
Well, Nancy, Habitat for Humanity's Africa area office is very honored and excited to host the first Africa Housing Forum. And so it is inside of a series of global housing forums that have taken place in Europe, in Asia Pacific, in Latin America, and the Caribbean areas. And so now the Housing Forum makes its way around to Africa, being hosted right here in Nairobi at the Safari Park, where we are expecting 300 people to be with us in person from around the continent. We have people from Mozambique, from Somalia, from Lesotho, from Senegal, from Nigeria, from, of course, South Africa, and many places. People from various walks inside of the housing challenge that are coming together to think about how we can find solutions for 238 million people across Africa that are in either substandard or inadequate housing.
And what will be our takeaway from this forum?
Well, Nancy, because it is a unique of its kind, we have strategically curated a group of people to attend this Africa Housing Forum. And so it will be people from international development organizations, people that work in organizations in communities on grassroots levels, working on housing solutions, working with vulnerable communities. We have people that are developing new technologies inside of the housing sector. We have people who are thinking about the various ways that we can create financing solutions in the housing sector. And so we're bringing all of these people together so that we can think about solutions. The other thing is for us to think about what are the gaps in the networks across all of these different stakeholder groups. And so that we also are coming out with some agreements or some ways forward, some new ideas that all of us can come out of this session here next week. And when we're thinking about, this is the aligned agreements that we have about housing together. And so that's what we're hoping that comes out of here. One, that we learn new adaptive technologies, that we think about different ways that we can come up with financing solutions, that we're able to hear what are the real challenges of people on the ground that need housing, and that we're all more informed, our network is tighter, and we have a greater resolve for solving these issues.
Wow, what a forum. It's exciting to hear that this is going to happen in Nairobi.
Yes, we're very excited to host it here. And I think it's a testament for Kenya and Nairobi's work that it's done in affordable housing. We know that the Ministry of Housing and Urban Development, Mr. P.S. Hinga, is going to be on our closing ceremonies. We look forward to having other governmental representatives here in Kenya, but also in Uganda, from Zambia, from various places, Lesotho, as I mentioned, who are all working together, and they are saying we must come together and figure this out, because it's a critical need. Housing is a right for everyone, and it's also an undervalued, underestimated contributor to these nations' GDP, and so it's a critical item.
Let's talk about the theme, and when all these people come to Kenya, what should they take away as well?
The theme banner that we're gathering under is fostering inclusivity and resilience in housing in Africa. You see, we are coming out of a pandemic that has shown us what some of the critical services that are necessary, the critical basic services of housing, sanitation, water and infrastructure needs, and how critical those are for us to live well and whole lives, healthy lives, and socially, that we don't, roll back some of the social gains that we have made prior to the pandemic. So we're coming here to talk about and think about, what does inclusivity mean? What does resilience mean? We have various sessions where we are going to be talking about the climate change and its impact on housing. We're going to be talking about how do we build or repurpose or thinking about sustainable development inside of the housing needs that we have. How do we make certain that we are utilizing the land that's available in an appropriate manner that is sustainable for the anticipated urban growth in various places across Africa. So we're really going to be forward-looking while we're also looking at today solutions.
Thank you so much, Robin, for your insights, and we are looking forward. How can people join the conversation? What should they do? Just take us through that process.
Well, we do have a website, africahousingforum.org. Well, people can go to that website and find more detailed information about the forum and the days of what's going to be covered there. But they also can register there to participate virtually in the Africa Housing Forum. It is a hybrid event, but inside of the virtual platform that we're utilizing, you'll have an opportunity to interact with everyone who's attending, which we're expecting a total of 300 people, both in person and virtual. And people can engage in this platform and see the different types of people that are there, and they can directly ask questions with people you might not have had a chance to come in contact with. And so we do ask people to go there and register for the virtual participation. Their slots are going fast because of the great interest. And so we love anybody that has an interest in housing financing and development, in serving people in the vulnerable sectors, or any government officials or international donors. Please do chime in, because your contributions to this discussion are very important.
Africa is our home, but do all Africans have a home? Habitat for Humanity International invites you for the first Africa Housing Forum in person and virtually from May the 12th to the 14th at Safari Park Hotel, Nairobi, Kenya. Theme: Fostering Inclusivity and Resilience in Housing in Africa. The hybrid event will feature speakers, stakeholders, and practitioners from across the world who will tackle issues and discuss solutions that promote low-cost, affordable housing as a driver of the economic growth in the African region. Be a part of the Forum's Innovation Awards experience as we reward initiatives that address housing needs in Africa with an added lens to COVID-19 pandemic considerations. You cannot afford to miss this. To register, visit www.africahousingforum.org. Registration is free. The Africa Housing Forum 2022. Everyone needs a place to call home.
The Africa Housing Forum seeks to gather under one roof major stakeholders, bringing solutions to promote decent housing as a driver for economic growth. And you too can join the conversation through the link shared below. We are taking a short break. Still ahead, the property news.
I have a plot I want to build, but I don't have resources. What advice would you give me?
First, make sure that you own the plot. If you own the plot, then we are ready to go. Secondly, we have a product I told you called Upscale, where we can build for you. The accessory spot. Our favorite home ownership segment.
My advice to the young people would be, start now. If you want to invest in real estate, the time is now.
First Avenue, your real estate partner with other investment opportunities you can put your money on. Don't go away. We'll be right back after the break.
You are not boring. Why should your walls be? Add depth and vibrance to your space with colors that come alive through Crown textured paints. When you mean business, let your walls announce you without saying a word with the classy Italian and stylish effect from the Crown Canvas range. Your walls are a canvas. Express your passionate side with a dreamy and luxurious finish from the Crown Metallica range. Make a statement. The Crown range of textured paints, perfect for interior spaces and commercial exteriors. If you like it, crown it.
Welcome back. You're watching The Property Show. Last week, I was privileged to share tips on how to kickstart your home ownership journey with some amazing ladies at the Daughters of Zion April edition at Jubilee Christian Church, Parklands.
Tell us about the challenges that women face in acquiring the property homes, and especially when it comes to cultural beliefs that only men should own homes or properties and something like that.
Culture has nothing to do with owning property. Our constitution today is very clear that every woman, every man can have a title deed. Title deed is not designed for men only. It's designed for all of us. Culturally, there is no problem in owning a property. You can get your own title deed. If you're married, I would say, tell your husband, it's a wealth of a family. That wealth is not your wealth. It's our wealth as a family.
Maybe I would like you to advise a woman who is married to this insecure man who wants all his names to be on the title deed, not the woman. Or if it's not my name as a man on the title deed, then no property at all. I want you to advise that woman, and she then want to hurt her marriage.
For me, what I would say, your names can both be on the title deed. You don't need to have your name alone. You can have Njoroge and Jerry on the title deed.
Yes.
So maybe go and get your lawyer to draft it in a way that when the title deed comes, it's both of you. I think most of the reasons why you find that it goes down to insecurity.
Yes.
And maybe even you, when visitors come, you keep reminding them, unajua nilinunua plot. I'm a plot owner today. So it's the way you handle it. But you can have your names, both of you, in the title deed.
Wow, I'm a young woman, and I feel this is a very difficult endeavor to undertake as a young girl. I don't have all the millions or the hundreds of thousands to own a property. What advice would you give me?
My advice is start where you are. I've told you, start in the bank. From the bank, then you're told how much you're worth. If you even have 100,000, you can start there. What you need to know is to understand what is available in the market.
Understand what is available in the market.
I think the problem I find is the women, we do, because you're dressed like this, I go wanting to be like you. Understand what is available in the market. Once you understand what is available in the market, what it tells you, then you say, me, I can afford to eat quarter chicken. You can eat full chicken. Me, I can eat quarter. Then you buy yourself what you can afford. The market has so many products that you can take. One product I find that many people have not taken advantage of is the affordable housing program. I know I wouldn't even ask you how many people have registered to be under Boma Yangu on the affordable housing project. Affordable housing project, the way it works, and I'm not tearing them. You go and open an account with them. You start saving with them. When they release houses, you're the first one. They have a project here in Ngara where I have seen artisans, and this is where I feel very sad about us saved people. We are being left out because we are too saved. There, the houses were costing from 1.2 million. And the registration, I think, was 10,000. And you get the house, the mortgage was going for 20 years. Do the math, how much you'll be paying per month. You'll be paying per month as if it's your rent. So understand what's available in the market. If it's plots you want to build, we can help you build. We have a product called Upscale, where we build people houses. Our product starts at 3 million. We can build your house at 3 million. The banks are telling us you can get a personal loan of 3 million.
I have a plot I want to build, but I don't have resources. What advice would you give me?
First, make sure that you own the plot. If you own the plot, then we are ready to go. Secondly, we have a product I told you called Upscale, where we can build for you. Come, let's dream together. What kind of house do you want? The Bible says, write down your dream. In an appointed time, it shall speak. Am I speaking to daughters of Zion? Yeah. Get the plot, get the design. What design do you want? From the design, we understand how much do you need. Once we understand how much you need, I always tell people, when you're building your house, you don't have to build the 4-bedroom together. You can start by the sitting room, kitchen, na bedroom mbili. We build it in a way that we can extend it as your children grow.
Wow.
Then after that, after your children grow, when the expenses are not so tight, we can now build the 3rd bedroom and your dream master ensuite.
Wow.
Okay.
Talk to us about loans, mortgages. Is it advisable, or what is your take on that?
As I said, building a house, getting into real estate, starting the property ladder is not, it's a marathon. It's very expensive from the beginning. Let me start by saying, if you go to take a loan today, there is what we call hidden charges. People don't know. So if you're taking 1 million shillings, budget for another 100,000 shillings to pay what we call hidden charges.
Get that,
hidden charges. This is where we pay stamp duty, we pay for valuation, we pay for the lawyer's fees, we pay registration. All that fees goes to 10%. Now the 1 million that you're going to pay, what the most important thing I tell people when you're buying a house, for you not to get into problems, have savings. Let there be some money somewhere. Don't just get into borrowing and there's no other money. Because sometimes if something doesn't go right, it catches up to you. My answer is yes, but be ready. On the property news segment, we go an extra mile, highlighting exclusive conversations shaping the sector. Are you hosting an event? It's always an honor to highlight such conversations on this platform. Give us a call and lock our calendar. Next, the accessory spot. It is said modern living space is not complete without a table lamp. Table lamps are convenient for any space and add a beautiful touch. Let's see more.
Table lamps can be used in any space, though they are most often found in bedrooms, living rooms, and home offices next to sofas, chairs, or beds. They let you fine-tune the atmosphere of a room in more ways than one. Although they can act as a primary light fixture, they're most often used as supplemental lighting for detail-oriented tasks. They also work well in hallways, stairwells, and near doorways. Can add to sofa or bring style, color, or overall interest to otherwise neutral color palette. Typically, most rooms need 2 lamps, but a larger open concept space may need many more. Pay attention to the height, shade, and width of potential table lamps. You want it to be both functional and proportional to the room's decor. When sitting on a table, be sure that the lamp is tall enough to cast light over your shoulder for reading. If it's more of a decorative piece, you want the height to complement its surrounding furnishings. As for the shade, remember that a narrow brim will cast direct light, while a wider one will allow the light to shine on a larger area. Determine where you want the light to reach to decide what's right for you. In addition, be sure the shade contains the lamp's bulb and socket, since these should not be visible.
Whether you're looking to upgrade your space on a budget or looking to furnish a new space, the Accessory Spot has got you covered with our interior designers who are in the business of turning homes into a little haven, and we are just a telephone call away. A home is a special place where we find comfort and create memories with family and friends. Next, interesting conversations from those who have walked the home ownership journey.
For anyone thinking of investing in real estate, I can say the time is now. Real estate is the future. You're able to see your assets grow, see your investment grow, and also something that is going to give you passive income, that is additional stream of income over time. So if you want to invest in real estate, this is the time. My advice to the young people would be, start now. If you want to invest in real estate, the time is now. As it is said, a journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step. Take a leap of faith. Start saving. There are so many options. You can get mortgage financing from banks, but at least when you have saved something, you are able to bargain and get good deals even from the banks or financial institutions. But the thing is, start the journey now.
What I would tell someone who is buying a new home is that due process is very important. Don't rush, and also dig deeper about the person you're buying the house from. Look at their history. Have they done any projects before? It's not that somebody new comes and like those things in Facebook. They are putting up very nice things on the social media, but when you go on the ground, there is nothing that is happening. So make sure you do your due diligence, do your searches, involve a lawyer who will also assist you. And then also go to the internet, look at the profile of that company that you are buying from, and also visit them. Interact with the people who have bought from them, so that also you are able now to make an informed decision. My parting shot would be that getting your own house would be the best thing that you can do. That's the best gift that you can give to your loved ones. So I would really urge young people that save and get your own house. One, it gives you that peace of mind, and two, it's an appreciating asset such that in case of an uncertainty, you can be able to have a fallback position. So I really would urge young people, if you have extra cash, save for your house. You'll never regret owning your own house.
All said and done, it all boils down to starting where you are, doing your research, and most importantly, always work with professionals. They lift the burden off your shoulders. What's your story? Come on board, share and inspire the next homeowner. Coming up, First Avenue, your real estate partner with other investment options you can put your money on.
Nyayo Estate House. The house is located in Nyayo Estate, Embakasi, which is very close to the airport and shopping malls. Accommodation includes spacious sitting area, dining area, fitted kitchen top and bottom cabinets, a pantry area for extra storage, splash area with concrete sink unit, master bedroom with inbuilt wardrobes and a bathtub, a common washroom with a toilet and bathtub. Royal Gates is a gated community located in Acacia, 4 kilometers from Kitengela town. This development consists of 78 4-bedroom detached townhouses. Amenities include a spacious lounge with a separate dining area, modern kitchen fitted with quality appliances and ample storage space, master ensuite bedroom with inbuilt wardrobes and a bathtub, an ensuite guest bedroom, 2 additional bedrooms with a common bathroom, internet ready, as well as a centralized TV port. Other features include detached ensuite DSQ with ample wash area, 2 parking slots per house, a swimming pool, a fully equipped gym, borehole and wastewater recycling system, private gardens, children's playground, CCTV cameras, electric fence and perimeter walls for security, street lighting, solar power and Cabro-paved driveway.
Here at the Property Show, we have a comprehensive outlook at what is happening in the sector and can hold your hand in your investment journey. Just visit our offices and let's have a one-on-one conversation. That's it for today. Thank you for watching the Property Show. Next week, catch an update on the state of the real estate sector in Meru County. My shoot location is our Property Show and First Avenue offices. Our digital platforms are open. Keep your questions and comments coming and let's talk. As always, there is something for everyone. Kwaheri.
Crown Paints. If you like it, crown it.